Dude, I am Lorenzo. So, today's topic. Was Christmas expensive for you this year? For those of you that did find it expensive, I know exactly who to blame. The people who are on welfare. Let's start with a few little facts. There's two types of people in this world. Hard-working citizens, like you and Lorenzo, and there's people who don't go to work, and they claim benefits of the welfare system, which means they are on welfare. And that welfare money comes from the tax money which hard-working citizens earn, like myself, to put in their back pocket to support their lazy families who can't be bothered to get a job. Now, Christmas is a time to be with loved ones and give them gifts and presents to show their love. Now, how would you feel if your son or daughter went up to you and said, "Daddy, I would like a bicycle for Christmas"? And the father says, "Sorry son, I can't afford you a bicycle because they're too expensive." It happens. That is because that father, although he's a hard-working citizen, he doesn't get paid enough money. Because all the money that he earns is deducted from his wages to pay into the welfare system. And I can guarantee that the welfare money that goes to those welfare orphans and those welfare families, they can't afford a bicycle for their child. Because it's not their money. They're stealing off the taxpayer. So the reason why Christmas is expensive these days is due to the people on welfare. There's so many people on welfare in this world that they're stealing off the taxpayer and they're not earning their own money. That's why hard-working citizens like you and I struggle at Christmas time to afford gifts for our loved ones. We can't afford it because that much money is deducted from our wages to pay taxes into those who don't want to go to work. So it's plain and simple. Lorenzo is talking on behalf of all these hard-working citizens who pay into the welfare system. Get off your lazy backside and get a job. Why should we, hard-working citizens, pay for you to sit on your lazy backsides all day while you smoke and drink and sit in front of the television, not knowing what to do with your miserable lives? You live in filth. Your wives are whores. They produce like 5 babies just so that you can claim more tax money into the welfare system so you can put a roof over your head and get a bigger house and get everything paid for you all for free. It's wrong. True people work hard for their money. And that's exactly what Lorenzo does. That's exactly what everyone out there, what you should do. Stop depending on the taxpayer to support your lazy, miserable habits and your miserable lives, and do something with your own life. Get yourself a real job. Provide for your own miserable families. Stop depending on the likes of us to support people like you. That's all I've got to say. So Lorenzo is here just to say, hope you all had a Merry Christmas. And what will 2026 bring? Who knows? Maybe a better government to get rid of all these people who are trespassing across our borders into our countries and taking everyone's jobs and living on welfare. Who knows? So I pray that we get a better government. I pray that the whole world won't have to depend on people from welfare to do listening to our tax transfers or live off our taxes to support their miserable families and their lives. Who knows? Lorenzo will come to a proper stop to it. I know that much. So I hereby say, good day, sirs. Hope you all had a Merry Christmas. And if your Christmas was expensive, you now know the reason why. Good day, sir.